Hey Cancer. All right, so these are just your general messages for the week, and if you're looking to get a private reading with me, I do link my email in the description box. So let's get down to it. Somebody has a migraine or a really bad headache. Tension, could even be a tension headache. You're going to break something like a fruit bowl or some sort of ceramic piece. Going to have to replace that. I'm seeing marble being installed. Okay, something's moving forward. Ooh, shit. Wow. Okay. Somebody's getting into some sort of partnership. Your Ten of Cups. This could be a financial and or emotional partnership, okay? Could be with a Taurus, a Pisces, or even a fire sign, okay? This, whatever this is a very spiritual connection. It looks fantastic. Honestly, it looks fantastic, okay? Somebody's having a bit of a glow up. This is probably you. Could be them. Could be them. This is like a big time connection, Cancer, okay? You're moving towards it. You've just gotten out of something else, or will be getting out of something else depending on where you are in the timeline. This person made you feel like you were unstable. They made you feel like you were asking too much anytime you needed something, or anytime you asked for something. The new person will not be doing that for you. Oh, by the way, they're still stalking you. All right, they just want to see what you're doing. They want to see what you're up to. They want to see if you're still like longing for them, okay? I don't love that. Could be an earth sign, doesn't have to be. It could be somebody who's just very stable. The funny thing is they portray themselves as a king or a queen, right? But in reality, they're just a page. I love the Lovers. Staying up late at night, probably talking, missing some sleep for this new person. The potential earth sign here is losing sleep over you as well. They're feeling very bitter. They're feeling very hurt. They may end up finding out that you are talking to or meeting somebody new, and this will put them in hermit mode, okay? They need to do some self reflection anyway. The next time you see them, they're going to look very aged. They're very toxic, so if you run into them and or speak to them, they're going to be extremely aggressive with you. That's going to put you in a bad position. Could be getting into some sort of argument with somebody at work. If you don't work, this is over something financial. Don't worry. I mean, if you have to fight for that paycheck, if you have to fight for that payment, a pay raise, somebody owes you something, whatever the case, you will be getting it. Justice will be served, okay? As a matter of fact, if you're in anything court related, that goes very, very well for you. For Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising, what else do they need to know? We have some sort of manifestation. Somebody wants, somebody's trying to manifest a reconciliation with you. This could be somebody at work and or in the family. They want to move forward with things. You know why, Cancer? Again, another person who says, Cancer's doing really well. I could probably get something out of Cancer. I could probably, especially if this is a family member or old friend. I don't like it. They're pulling as an air sign. It doesn't have to be. Obviously, it could just be somebody who's a big communicator. They are irrational at times. That's how you'll know who it is. They can jump from one thing to the next. They're just never finishing any sort of project. And now you have to decide if this is really worth it, because I think they're full of shit. I think you might fall for it, so I'm scared. They will do something behind your back. Please be careful. They might even take some opportunities away from you that you had. So I really don't like who this person is, and they're heavy air sign, like heavy. They've got to have air placements. You are going to some sort of celebration. It looks like it's at a distance. You might have to travel to it, whether it's car or plane. Expect delays. If you're driving a car, you could even have like your car break down. We have some changes taking place, Cancer, that are going to cause a tower moment for you. The tower isn't always bad, but this one's probably going to be. You could find out about an illness and or something very serious about somebody you care about. If you have siblings, they're going to be devastated as well. I don't know why I'm getting that. We have somebody still brokenhearted over you from the past as well. This is like from a long time ago. I don't know why I'm getting that. We have a passionate situation happening here where you're going to emotionally and or financially invest in somebody. I really think that that's a fire sign, but take it as it resonates. Feeling a little anxious about, feeling anxious that you made the right decision about something, you know, whatever decisions you're making right now, Cancer, you're feeling a little apprehensive. Like, did I do the right thing? Did I take the right job? Did I place myself with the right client? Did I pick the right person? You know, whatever the case. And you did. It looks like this fire sign may be at a distance. Okay, that could cause some dilemma with you guys, but the relationship is, like I said, a very cosmic, very good connection regardless. Finding some stability here, taking better care of yourself, really investing. For those of you that are looking to have a child, that could definitely happen. If you're not, there's just growth and abundance happening. Somebody's getting a new bed or new bed frame. You have somebody doing something behind your back. This looks like at work and or family. They're like, all right, like, hey, here's going to be a stupid example, but I'm going to use this for an example. Let's say you have a old uncle who has, like, you know, $10 million, and they were going to give you and your sibling each, you know, $5,000 or something like that. It's like the sibling's going to go there and go, you know what? Like, Cancer's doing really, really well. Do you think I could have a portion of Cancer's? Because I'm not doing well at all. And then this said uncle is like, oh, geez, you're not doing well. Yeah, Cancer doesn't really need that. So be aware of that. That's going to fit somebody for sure. We have emotional fulfillment here, protecting your energy, but feeling like, it's funny, you're protecting your energy out of just hesitation, but you're really feeling this emotional fulfillment from somebody. Messages going back and forth about wanting to build on this. With the Two of Cups, this is definitely a relationship thing. May have to move in time. I'm just letting you know now. You might want to start saving for that. That will drop a pretty heavy burden for the two of you. Oh, I like it, Cancer. I do like this. Somebody's writing letters. Anything else for Cancer before I end it here? Somebody wanting to reconcile. Don't do it. Do not do it. This is not a lover, by the way. Messages going back and forth about wanting a solid relationship with somebody, partnership with somebody. I still think it's romantic. I do not think this is business related. Okay, let's see how each sign feels about you, Cancer, before I end it here. I've been doing that pretty much all week, except for Aries. I think I left Aries out by accident, so I may give them a bonus at some point. Okay, so how does Aries feel about Cancer? Whoa. How does Aries feel about Cancer? What cards don't want to pull? Okay, they do now. Time's up between the two of you. It's done and over with. How does Taurus feel about Cancer? Seeing the letter A. They think you're beneath them. Even though you went out of your way for them, they think you're beneath them. How does Gemini feel about Cancer? Oh, they're feeling very wounded. They thought you were the one, or they thought that you guys could heal this connection, just depending on, you know, what this person means to you. How does Cancer feel about Cancer? That would be a very strange connection, in my opinion, a Cancer with a Cancer. There'd be a lot of tissues in that house, I think. Think you're the wish fulfillment. They're afraid that you've already moved on. How does Leo feel about Cancer? If you guys were in separation of any sort, they're traveling back to you. They want to reconcile. If that's not the case, this would be soulmate energy. that there's still apprehension there. How does Virgo feel about Cancer? They're not fully invested. Either way, they're not fully invested. They're out gallivanting. How does, that was Virgo, right? Libra feel about Cancer? They think you're unstable. How does Scorpio feel about Cancer? Ooh, shit, somebody's doing something behind the other person's back. It could even be like actual thief causing a tower moment. Avoid that. How does Sagittarius feel about Cancer? They want to move forward, especially if it's a business opportunity. They want to move forward. They're waiting on your communication. Let me get my cards back together before I do Capricorn. I'm running out of cards. How does Capricorn feel about Cancer? How does Capricorn feel about Cancer? Somebody's locking themselves out of the house for some reason. Oh, they're waiting for you to make the move, you know, travel towards them, whatever the case, okay? Looks good. How does Aquarius feel about Cancer? Yeah, stabbed in the back. They want nothing to do with you. How does Pisces feel about Cancer? How does Pisces feel about Cancer? They're having a hard time deciding between you and someone else. I don't know how I feel about that. Or somebody else is on their mind while they're with you, something like that. Okay? All right. Hopefully this resonated.